Hello, 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 all you black unicorns out there in the world. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. I am doing my walk much later than I normally would, and that's simply because it has been raining nonstop, basically, for hours. So it finally stopped. And I think it might have stopped for a couple hours. It might rain again because the clouds still look kind of dark. But I need to get out here and get this walk done because I have it on my schedule to do. So I need to get it done. So I figured I'd come to you guys with one of my glorious morning minutes that so many people try to copy because for some reason, whatever I do, others love to copy it. But, you know, as long as people are getting out there and exercising, go on, continue doing your walk and talk, black people. Make it do what it do. So, because it's been raining, the sun really isn't out today, which is nice. It's still going to be hot, of course, but because I'm walking, but the sun ain't blazing. So, this is a good thing. Why walk in the middle of the day in Ghana? I forgot to look at the time. I think it's like 1 o'clock here. Or maybe it's noon. I don't know. But it's definitely not the morning. Welcome, guys. Thank you guys for joining my live. So in my area of Ghana, the water's off because the water company is fixing something. I don't know. But when your water goes off, that means you literally have no water. Because I've asked this a couple times. Like, when there's no water, nothing's coming out of the pipe. You flush the toilet, whatever water is left in the back tank is what's going to fill it, or nothing will happen. So, people who don't have boreholes, or if you get this notification that something work is going to happen, because they did a send out notification this time around that work is going to happen, and did somebody say, okay, you gone back to my country? First of all, newsflash, Buttercup, I came back to my country, just so you know, and I've been here for a while. Good morning, afternoon. And oh no. Whew. That road look like it is. That road seriously looking like it's flooded. Child, I told you it's been raining. It's raining. Some of these roads turn into... let me see if I can show you. Can you guys see that? I'm gonna walk the line of the gutter and get around this water. But this is an actual road, and because it's not paved, it's dirt, and the drainage system is here, but it's a new one, so I don't think they're completely set up to catch that water yet. It is basically, that street's flooded. But I'm gonna, real quick, guys, all my content has been scheduled. It's always scheduled unless I do a live, which means that I can do something in April and not share it until October. So I told y'all I went back to the States in July. And so now I'm sharing it. You know what I'm saying? So many people seem to be confused. And I'm like, why y'all confused? I didn't tell y'all what was going on. But, you know, it is what it is. So anyway, with the water situation, this is for those of you who are wanting to move here or just arrived or just wondering. With the water situation, if the water's turned off because they're fixing something, or hell, if it's just turned off, a pipe bust, and your water in your neighborhood is just not flowing to your house, you need to have backup water. And they put backup water in a variety of things. There's actual water drums Some of those water drums are the exact same drums you all use to ship stuff to Ghana. And drums, those blue giant barrels that you can buy right off of Amazon. If I would have known then what I know now, I would have brought 4 of those barrels, packed stuff in them when I was shipping my stuff. I just didn't know. And yeah, so because you can use those to store water in. But you can buy barrels here. You can buy brand new like trash bins. Like we would think of them as trash bins, but they're brand new, never been used for trash. They can be used to store water because they have lids. And then people use these, I don't know what you want to call it, 50 gallon, like, or 20 gallon, like, they hold grease, cooking grease. It's like 50, 20 gallon jug that was used by the company, like the big company here that makes grease is like Frytol, then like Crisco, right? Shit. But Frytol has cooking grease, and sometimes they sell it in these like wholesale, these giant, I think it's 50 gallon, maybe 20 gallon jugs. That's what I have. I have 4 of them with water on my balcony, even though where I live has a borehole. But I just don't be trusting it. You know what I'm saying? Because let me tell you something. Y'all don't know what the struggle life is like until you go without water and you literally don't have water. It's hard. Let me clean off my lens real quick. It's about to go black. Okay, maybe I can make it down this street. This street doesn't look like it's too bad. I'm looking at these streets to see if they're flooded, to figure out which way I'm gonna walk. Because I don't be liking to walk on the main road too often. That's not looking too clean though. This street is paved, so it's not flooded at all. I'm gonna just continue down the street. So yeah, so those of you who are wondering, I'm just saying, boy, sometimes you see people putting water in buckets. At one point when I was at my other house, when it would rain hard like this, I'd be putting them buckets out, them empty paint buckets. I'd be putting out everything, catching that water. Because you need water to flush your toilets. You need water to wash your dishes. You need water to clean. Literally just wipe stuff down. And here you need to be cleaning or you're going to get ants or, some other creepy crawler shit. So you got to be mindful. And then not to mention to cook with. So I'm just saying. I know some of y'all are curious, but you know what I saw the other day? And oh shit, this street look paved as hell. Oh yes, honey, I'm about to walk down this one. Oh, I ain't see no waters. Okay, I'm making my walk better. Okay, so anyway, so I'm watching. Okay, what y'all talking about real quick? I got my glasses on. Oh, somebody, girl, you don't even have to talk to nobody twice like that. Just block his ass. We don't babysit these boys in here, these fools. We don't got time. So, Miss Nigerian Life, make it do what it do. We don't get no timeouts, no warnings. Just do what you need to do, sis. Do what you need to do, okay? Thank you. Okay. You guys joining me? Welcome, welcome. I hope that you are not trying to watch me at work. But I am definitely doing my morning minute late. But the good thing is the sun is not out because it's been raining all day. So I'm not going to burn up by taking a midday walk. I do not ever advise taking midday walks in Ghana because it'd be so hot. You'd be thinking like you're going to catch a heat stroke. But only because the wind is blowing and the rain I think the rain might have been torrential in some places. It was raining so hard and the wind was blowing like crazy. But we needed that rain anyway, like for the crops and stuff. So it's good to have that rain. But, okay, where am I at? Okay, I think it's the side street up there. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I know where I'm at. Okay, so, yeah, so there's a lot of, let me tell you something. Ghana is a strange place when it comes to certain things, and that will be processes. Whenever you think you know how something works, nope. If they're going to change it, and it's going to be totally different. Whatever government office you're talking about, they don't change it on that ass. You know, uh, oh, okay. Somebody said it hasn't rained over here. So I'm in I think this is considered Gulf South, like Wasia. It's raining like crazy. And this is also the area where the water's off right now for some work they have to do for the water company. But anyway, so when I say they're going to change it on you, like I bullshit you not. Like one day you will see the processes written in such a way and they'll be told one thing. You go back the next day, shit, it's about to be completely different. And then they're going to look at you like you crazy if you try to question them on it. And you can risk not getting your stuff done if you try to question them on it. So it's kind of like, I swear, guys, I think there's a whole different ball game for black folks coming from abroad, coming from the West to Ghana, than it is for the other foreigners here, the other collective group of foreigners. And that's just simply because they'll come together and shut that shit down and be like, yo, we ain't paying this, we're not doing that. You want our business to stay here. And they bring real business. So they can do that. Black people will never come together as a collective group, so nothing's gonna happen with this. But let me tell you about what's changed. What's changed is sorry, I have to pay attention when I cross streets here, because you never know when somebody's gonna pop up or driving the wrong way. So what's changed is when you are in the country and you have to renew your visa. I mean, you want to be here legally, you have to renew your visa, right? So you renew your visa. That first year you can renew your visa like it's called visa renewal, and you do it like, I don't know, can't remember, it's every 2 months or every 3 months, something like that. And then you do it up to like, I believe 3 or 4 times, maybe longer, I don't know. I didn't mind like 3 times, and then I applied for residency. So when you apply for residency and you need to renew that, it's the same, you have to do the same thing that I'm about to say. And that's, you have to go to immigration, the main office, which is in Accra, which is the only one I know anyway. That's the only one I've ever went to, because I need to make sure my shit get done. So I'm going to the main office regardless. But you got to go to the main office in Accra, which I'm almost certain is true for folks who are living in other regions, which is inconvenient. And then you have to take, you don't just go through the process of doing the renewal, the regular process. Now you got to take a COVID test at the main office. So they set up a whole area for you to do a COVID test. This is new. This wasn't required before. Now, I'm not sure of the cost of this test yet, because my renewal is coming up, but I haven't done it just yet. But I know I, like everybody else, especially if you're black and you're coming from the West and you're holding an American, UK, Caribbean passport, a British passport, you best believe you're taking this test and paying for it to get your new residency permit or to renew your visa. So, good afternoon. So, I think the kids be getting smitten with me because of my accent. So whenever I greet them, not all, but most get the biggest smiles. And they just stop and stare at me. But I know my accent throws people off because, to most people here, I sound like one of the people from the movies that they be watching, not hood movies, but, And so they're just looking at me like a lot of British people to me sound like Harry Potter. Harry Potter, no disrespect to all my British people that watch me. I love y'all accent. Y'all be speaking the King's English and shit. You know what I'm saying? We chopped and screwed that English, so now we made it American, which totally messed it up. Let me catch my breath, people. I'm trying to keep a particular speed. I ain't running or nothing. I'm just trying to burn some calories, I guess. Okay, this is a good street. The street's not flooded at all, so I'm going to take this all the way to the end. So I saw So with all this going on, like I knew this was going on. I learned about it probably a month ago, maybe even a couple months ago. I can't remember. But when I first learned about it, I was like, what kind of shit is this? You know, because you got to have a COVID test that you pay $150 for to enter Ghana, right? So I'm like, okay. And then not only that, I'm vaccinated. So it's like, I'm thinking now, can I just show my vaccination card? Nope. You still got to pay for the test. So I'm like, okay, all right. Why? You know, my question was why? You know, so I was looking at a live that came on. I can't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. But anyway, this live had the director of the Diaspora Affairs Office. That's the office located within the president's office to handle diaspora needs and shit. And they're supposed to be interconnected and working hand in hand with immigration, working hand in hand with the tourism board, the GPIC, the Ghana, what is it called? Ghana Investment Promotion Center, which is hilarious in itself. And the Ministry of Interior that handles citizenship. And I believe the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I'm not really sure if Foreign Affairs is a part, but I know the Ministry of Interior is they're supposed to all be working in collaboration. Well, somebody asked on that live, mind you, he was shucking and jiving all them questions. So I was just like, what's happening? You know, I was watching from the bushes. It's one of my, as I heard when somebody jumped onto my live said, she's like, I was watching from the bushes. I think it was LaseaGH. I was like, she did not just say that shit. I'm going to use it because it's awesome. So yeah, so I'm in the bushes and shit, right? And I'm just reading the chats, listening to people talk. And I'm like, they asking questions, but they ain't getting no real answers. What's poppin'? This supposed to be the person in charge, so should have some answers. But I did see people do something that I thought was very interesting. And then I started thinking, well, maybe this is why he's not answering the questions and why things keep changing. This show was letting people call in and ask questions. Almost every person that called in and asked a question was completely demanding. I mean, no sense of humility whatsoever. Demanding. I just got to Ghana a month ago. I've been coming back and forth to Ghana to visit for this many years. I decided I wanted to be a Ghanaian. I just got a DNA test. I'm bringing food and water and clothing to Ghanaian youth. So I'm a philanthropist, so I deserve this. And all had the same type of, I don't even know if these are questions or same type of statements. What's your number? I want to talk to you. I want to call you. I want to come to your office. Now, mind you, this is already a weird-ass approach that Americans in particular. But I'm not, when I say Americans, guys, we're not talking about North America as a whole, from the islands up to Canada. So the Americans, the North Americans, have been extremely aggressive. And with Ghanaians, which is not culturally a thing here. And their reaction to that is going to be appropriately dealt with if you don't understand how things work and how the culture works. So, not only have been people been putting demands on this office and this person and others, but because of how people have been acting, they keep changing the game and the rules. And it's kind of like, okay, I keep finding new ways to get money. So somebody asked, Why do we have to take a COVID test each time we renew our visa or get residency? Valid question. I was in the chat. And then this dude says, I didn't even know they were doing that. What? If I knew how to do that, like, Zoom feature where you zoom in on my face, I would totally be doing that like that. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Did it work? I don't know. But I was like, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Hold up. Remember, I'm in the bushes. And that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, hold up, bruh. Hold up, bruh. Bruh, you can't be serious. Like, I gotta cross the street, people. Give me a minute. Okay, these cars like to come around this curve fast. Come on. Good afternoon. Okay, so I'm across the street so I can talk again. Whew. Okay, my pace is slowing, so I have to get my pace back up. I'm getting hot, guys. So anyway, so I'm like, bruh, you supposed to be over this whole little gym that y'all have for this administration, which will likely disappear soon when the new government comes in, but whatever. You know, elections are a couple years away, so you're here now. What are you doing? You know, like, what are you really doing? And then they were like, oh. Okay, I'm trying to avoid all this water. Okay, let's see. All right, you remember there's water on the ground here, so I'm trying to step in areas where there's not too much of it. And not a bunch of mud either. Okay, I want to get jacked up, you know. So, honey, that's sweat coming. I should have walked that. I don't know about that shit. But anyway, so I'm thinking to myself, what? And he's like, no, I don't know. They shouldn't be doing that. But then again, I don't work with immigration, so they might be. I love that guy name. Oh, let me cover my ass real quick, because I don't know. But I was just like, that's slick and interesting, because what people immigration are saying is that you have to go to the Office of Diaspora Affairs as someone from the Black diaspora, and you have to, I don't know, some kind of weird process, register with them, or, you know, have your application done through their office before it even gets to immigration, which is a whole set of different fees. I don't even know what those fees are. Now, they didn't say this on that live, but this is what I was told by an immigration officer. And I was like, I'm sorry, what and why? I was, they just changed the process. You know, I just work here basically, but that's how it works. I was like, what is happening? And then you have some immigration officers will say something like, some will say something like, you got to have a national ID card to get residency. Others will say, you have to have a Ghana card. And I'm just like, what the fuck? What are all these cards that they're talking about? I don't even know what they're talking about. I kid you not. And I'm just like, y'all changed the rules so much. It is so hard for people to figure out what to do to stay here legally. You know, because most people, I would think, like myself, I want to be in the country legally. You know, I don't want to be doing no crazy shit, right? You know, I have residency though, but it's just kind of like, there's a lot of new things that have appeared since there's a lot of new things that have appeared since I got my residency. So I'm just sitting here like, mind you, this COVID test requirement is for every person in your family. So multiply that, whatever that amount is, which I'm not quite sure how much the test is. I don't know. I can't remember what he told me. I think he said 200 Ghana, but I don't want to say that and then it'd be like more, or hell, even less. Like, I just don't know. But for some of y'all, that would mean that you're taking a COVID test. Like, good afternoon. You're taking a COVID test like 4-5 times in a year. Because right now they're not doing like vaccine requirements or even accepting like proof that you got the vaccine. But things change. Things here are so fluid. They change so damn fast. You just don't know. You think you know something, it's just be like totally different, guys. It's just be crazy. Sometimes I just be scratching my head like, what money grab is happening today? I love Ghana, I do. But sometimes the processes they have in place for certain groups of people to stay in the country is counterproductive. And a little strange. Welcome everyone who jumped on. I can't actually see everybody, but I think I'm seeing some of the chat. Okay. I think people are talking about, I think people are having conversations. I think something about, let me see. Gotta go watch myself, child. I'm walking down a hill. These rocks is jagged too. So this says, really makes no sense. Sounds like a low-key hustle to me. No jab. Yeah, well, it sounds like a hustle to me too, because it doesn't make any sense that you have to take another COVID test when that wasn't an actual, a requirement just a few months back. So it's confusing. And also confusing that you have to take the test at the immigration office in Accra, the main one. And the main one is one of those bougie areas. I can't remember which one. It's not East Legon. I don't know. I think it's Councilman's. It might be Councilman's. It might be Airport Residential, but I kind of think it's Councilman's. But so you're gonna have mad traffic whenever you try to go there, regardless. And there's always gonna be a lot of people because that's the main office. It's a big office. They're handling immigration and customs stuff for all foreigners, right? But let's see. Okay, so I'm not saying that this is a scam because this is the government saying you have to do it. So it's not an actual scam. They're saying it. So I didn't say that. Okay, so, right. Guys, I don't know what these other people are saying that you watch, and quite frankly, I don't care. I'm just sharing with you what I know, what I was told, because although I have residency, my initial residency is for 1 year, and I renew my residency 3 months before it's due to expire to make sure that it doesn't expire without renewing. So I'm about to go through that process again. And this is why I know what's happening right now, because I'm being told what I have to do while I get my, how do you say this? Maybe it's called, let's call it application packet, because there's several things you have to put together for your residency. And this is just a new portion that I felt like, I felt confused. Like, why do you got to pay for something especially if you traveled recently, you still have the results of your original PCR test. It's kind of like, wait a minute now. But nope, doesn't matter. Catching me all the way out there from LA. Yeah, child. That's because I'm going late on this walk because the rain was real super heavy today. And so I'm getting out now. Oh, so somebody said Tanzania and Kenya are doing it too. Okay, well maybe it's a continent-wide thing. Maybe countries that are having a lot of tourists or a lot of well, a lot of Americans, diaspora people come through. You know, quite frankly, I think this whole COVID thing is a money grab for all countries because the shit that I went through in the States to try to fly back to Ghana with this damn COVID test was absolutely 100% atrocious and ridiculous, you know, and the cost. One place tried to charge me $375. Another one was $408 for a damn COVID test. And then I finally had to pay $225 for a fucking test. It just makes me mad every time I think about it. I just get enraged. So everybody is doing some nonsense. So it's not like it's just Ghana. I think the thing is, for this one is that most things have a standard structured procedure, right? And it's well documented. So you know what's coming and you know what's there and you know you're going to have to adapt. Here, child, you don't know nothing. They just be like, oh, guess what? This ain't enough, boo. We got something new we want to do, so you better get with it. And you just be like, damn, okay. You know, but then you can be like, oh, well, everybody's changing things and everybody's adding new stuff because of COVID. So that's why. And maybe that is. But shouldn't the director of the diaspora affairs know about it? I was just saying, like, he put himself out there looking stupid. So how you not know? You know, and the thing is, this is new. So it's not like something that's been around for a while. I would just think you have to get some approvals, but, you know, maybe not. Maybe not, you know? So I don't know, but it is definitely real. So if you're hearing about it on other channels, then other folks obviously are speaking on it. And I'm sure you'll hear more about it from other people. But to me, this thing is so fluid. I believe it's going to keep changing. The cost is going to keep changing. The requirements are going to keep changing, you know, until countries either decide that they're only accepting people vaccinated, or they decide that you don't have to get the vaccination, but you will have to do these series of tests. And this is the time frame or something. Yes, that's pretty much what they're doing to us. We're giving you testing time frames. You know, it's weird though. It kind of make you feel like you got AIDS or some shit. You know, disrespect. But I mean, they just make you feel like, damn, you about to come here and infect everybody. You want to be zombie nation or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'd probably be extra dramatic, right? All right. Got names on the go. This is what I'm hearing as well. Oh, no. At grandma's on the go. Okay, so she says she heard the same thing. Even if you have a valid test, when you land, they make you retake the test. Yes, 100%. Because that was my first question. Because I was like, what if I just got here like yesterday? They was like, so? You didn't take it with us? So you got to retake it. And you got to repay. Okay. But the States is off the chain with the shit that they're doing too with COVID. So just letting you know. Even though they have some places like, it's $200, $300, $400 for a COVID exam. And then you be like, I don't got no insurance. And they be like, oh, well then shit, it's free. What? That's all you got to say. But even if it's free, they slick because they won't give you the results you need to fly. And to fly, you have to have a specific documentation that meet the requirements for Ghana to fly. And without it, the airlines will not let you on. I got a whole video coming out about this. I can't remember if it's today or tomorrow, but you're going to see the nonsense I went through trying to get back to Ghana. And I was like, I ain't coming back to these states for a hot ghetto minute. No, ma'am. I would rather go shopping in Germany than have to come back to the States. And that's real talk. Like, I just do not want to come back to the States at all. Ew. Oh no, this is really, oh snaps. I thought I was walking on rocks. Okay, so somebody's saying something. Let me see if I can read it. Okay, wisdom, chill out. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, come on, get your business seriously. So I think it's about money with the testing everywhere. So don't try to say this is just a Ghana thing, you know. But it's definitely a surprise for those of us trying to renew anything at this point in time. Okay. So anyway, y'all, so I mean, I just was touching on it because, you know, sometimes some things will, you know, sometimes here I just have to laugh because they say they're going to implement something, they're going to do something, and then it never happens. And then when they do implement something, they don't even tell you they're going to do it. And it's just kind of like, guess what? New rules, but you're not even told. And so you're just like, how am I supposed to keep up? But this is when you have to have this thing where you just exercise patience, which my guy tells me every day. And, yo, you just got to go with the flow. In this piece, you just got to go with the flow. In this continent, you just got to go with the flow. I have learned to go with the flow. So I just go with it. I'm just like, all right. I'm going to go with the flow, seriously. Because at the end of the day, for me, when I go with the flow, all these things are, number one, less stressful. Two, they get done so much faster for me than some other people. So I don't really got any complaints because mine just be like, do X, Y, Z. Okay, done. All right, got you. And like 2 weeks later, I got what I need. You know, so it's just like where some people can wait months, you know. So it is what it is. I'm just letting y'all know who are here, and especially those of you who are coming, plan accordingly because things are going to change all the time here. And you have to be able to pay for it. Number one, whether they charge you CDs or dollars, you have to be able to pay for it. And you know, this is Ghana. I'm shocked that they're even charging in CDs because they be quick to charge in dollars for damn near everything. You just be like, ain't this Ghana? And they be like, don't you got that dollar? I'm half joking, but I'm totally serious too. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So in Ghana, you damn sure gotta adjust on the fly. Like I said, you gotta just go with the flow, yo. Like you can't survive here. You can't go with the flow and be adaptable. Like this place requires non-stop adaptability because things, every time you think you know something, it's gonna change. Man, it changes all the time. Like it's crazy. Guys, if you want to know more information about I forgot what I was going to talk about. Where am I at? The free call I'm going to have on the 22nd. It's in the evening. Go to my website, go to consultation, and you can look for the free call where I'm talking about specifically the land that we have for sale. No one else's land, no shit that I don't know nothing about. Just what we have. And so if you're interested, sign up. If not, no worries. It's just when people are contacting me with all these one-offs, I figured let me just have a call and just do a chat and leave it at that. Anyway, so oh shit, how is this car gonna get through here? Wait a minute. All these rocks, let me find me a place and move to the side. Honey. Some of this water flowing like rivers. And this blood off the chain. Child, these cars be driving through this through the rocks like their cars can't get jacked up. Especially these non-4-wheel drive cars that are low to the ground. They just be zooming through all these rocks and jagged. I just be like, how do your tires not just bust? Like, I don't even know, y'all. They making it work. I need more time before buying a car here. I just feel like all you're gonna do is be constantly fixing a car. With these roads. Honey. I feel like that's money wasted. For now, anyway. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. You know, we're talking about this thing that happens in Ghana. And what's funny is, so right now I'm talking about immigration, right? But any public office that you have to interface with can change their rules almost instantly. Oh, shit. This is muddy as all hell. Wait a minute, this looks like a path. Okay. They can change their rules without notification, without, good afternoon. Without, you know, saying anything to you about it. Not to you in particular, but without, let's say, even put a notification on their website, at least, at minimum, or, you know, letting you know, letting the foreigners know who's in their country, how things are going to work moving forward. But to be perfectly honest, the more folks that come over here demanding citizenship, you've been here 2 minutes, demanding, because anybody can get residency at any point in time. They don't have for now, they don't have a time frame for you to get residency, but you have to meet the requirements and follow the process, right? And most people, when they first get here, that's going to be hard for you to do, because there's certain things that you will need that unless you have it, they're not going to give it to you. But there's no time frame when you can start trying to apply for residency. You just have to be on the ground. But all countries have a process, right? And I just think it's bizarre and it's weird to me how, for some reason, Black folk seem to think that just because we're Black, there should be no process, no rules, no regulation, no nothing. It's like, hey, my people were forced to come to this new world. You owe me, and I'm coming to collect now. Well, I find that hilarious, because if that's the case, the U.S. owes us reparations. The British government owes reparations. You know, all these enslavers owe reparations. And ain't none of these fools paying that shit, now are they? And America ain't never giving nobody no reparation. You know what your reparation is? Education. And a U.S. passport. Because that shit's like gold. No offense to anyone, and no pun intended. But the privileges you get with it, so many parts of the world, and the ease of movement, that's all the reparations you can get. You can huff and puff, you can protest. They already told us in the U.S., oh, we ain't giving y'all no anti-lynching bill. We damn sure ain't gonna protect your rights. We're gonna give you Juneteenth. You better shut up and enjoy it and be happy you got something, because the Asians are gonna get, the good ones are gonna be protected by us. You know, when we gave the first group of Asians reparations, called the Japanese, for putting them in internment camps, they continue to do us proud. So now we're gonna give the other group theirs, so they can continue to do us proud. The you inferior race? No. So, coming to Ghana and making demands like, I should have my citizenship right now. I don't understand why these people got it and those people didn't. It's a fair question. You know, I talk about it though right now with a grain of salt, because I live here. And I'm understanding more and more every day how things work here. And how quickly shit changes as soon as that new government changes. And man, whew, that monkey wrench that comes after that, be having fools twisted. So not a place like any place you all have ever been. Unless you're African, not a Caribbean, but unless you're African, you ain't never been to a place like this. And I'm just talking about Africa. But Ghana is a whole different ballgame. These West Africans, boy. Child. They know exactly what they do. It may not seem like it. It may not make a bit of sense. And it damn sure is not going to be in a logical order. Logic gets thrown in the trash. That's why I have such a hard time sometimes with certain things, because logic is everything. But nope. You throw logic to the wind and you step out on full faith coming to Ghana. But your dead ass better plan and you better have some money. Honey, you gonna be tricking or leaving. One or the other. I don't know. But I know some of y'all probably like, oh my God. Every time I say something, y'all be clutching your pearls. Speaking of clutch your pearls, my podcast is out. Episode 7 comes out on Friday. I recorded it today. I'm going to edit it tomorrow and post it on Friday on Patreon. The rest of the episodes are there. And what I did talk about is entrepreneurship and business in Ghana, but with my own special little flair, which y'all already know, be gloriously funny. I don't know why I'm not trying to be funny, but it comes out that way. Okay. I don't know, somebody say you run out of time. You run out of time for what? Like, what does that mean? What you running from? Like, I don't get it, right? My ex was telling this for 3 years. I didn't believe him. Oh, well, I'm not sure which part, but if it's the part where everything changes as the government changes, yeah. I've never actually seen anything like how things work here, to be honest. But I started understanding it more and more. And it's just because I became more patient and started listening instead of asking a bunch of stupid ass questions and thinking things are going to work the way they do in the West here. Because it's not. None of it will work like it does in the West here. It's just impossible. This is a different continent, a different country. Oh my God, I got mud everywhere. Okay. Okay. 4x4 is better to handle in the rough road conditions. Okay, yeah. All right, okay, so immigration did that 2 weeks ago. No visiting visas until March 2023. That's not, if you're talking about Ghana, that's not true. Ghana, you can still have the same visa, tourist visa to come visit. So I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so someone's saying wrong. Okay, so I don't know if you're talking to me or not, but, or whoop. I don't got my glasses on, honey. I can't even see. I don't know what you said. I'm probably wrong. My bad. I'm gonna struggle like no glasses. But I hate wearing my glasses when I'm sweating and it gets all sweaty on my ears and gross, like, and on my nose. Anyway, I'm gonna try to make it work with what I got, okay? Squinting. Should have taken that PPE money and bounce. You do know when you're an American and you're taking money from the government, they can still collect from your ass and come after that ass. Which is why you should still be filing taxes. You know, even if you don't make no money, you gotta be filing, just be like 000, and you make shit, but I filed. You gotta do something because Americans are serious about them taxes, okay? For real. I don't even know that. Maybe that was a joke. I don't know. The monkey wrench there comes after that being, I can't even read it. Sorry, I can't even see. It's too small. But yeah, so I was just sharing, guys, because I was just like, why y'all keep changing these damn immigration rules? And then keep saying little things like, oh, something special is coming for the diaspora. Oh, you guys are going to be so happy. Oh, we have the Home Diaspora Homeland Act, and it's coming. What's in it? What's in it? Are there any actual diaspora who participated other than Ghanaians who are part of the government who have lived abroad for some time? and came back from exile or whatever to work into this current government? Like, I don't know. Somebody tell me. Are there any British-born black folks, Caribbean-born black folks, North American-born black folks that have been part of this committee to give consultation to the MPs on what matters to the diaspora or what's complicated? Anybody? Good afternoon. Anybody? Because I don't know. It looks to me like nobody that doesn't have Ghanaian citizenship assists whatsoever with anything they do for the diaspora, because or it's only for Ghanaian-born diaspora. So you have Ghanaian citizenship, or you might have a citizenship in the West, but your parents were born in Ghana, your grandparents were born in Ghana, your family's here in Ghana, you have a family home, you have a clan, a tribe, you have roots. Yeah. Yeah, things are covered for them. They're good. You know, they seem to have a clear-cut path and way to do business, to be able to live comfortably, open bank accounts, do a bunch of stuff. For the rest of us, though, nah. I think they make it even harder for those of African descent coming from the diaspora than they do for white people coming from the Americas, or the Chinese, or Lebanese, or any other major group, Indian, any other major group that's here. But that's just because some of y'all act a goddamn fool. And Ghanaians, the one thing they hate is pressure. They cannot stand the pressure. And if you start putting pressure and showing your desperation, then they gonna get that cheddar. They gonna get that money, honey. And they're not gonna be embarrassed about telling you they're gonna get that money. So you better get ready to put out. That's how it works. I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe I'm just like, you know, I don't know. But I just am so confused why and how things work when it comes to this whole diaspora. We want you to come back home. We want you to be a part of Ghana. We want you to, of course, visit Ghana, but we want you to eat Ghana, live Ghana, move to Ghana, but make it as complicated as possible to be able to just stay in the country legally without feeling like you're not wanted or welcomed. Because that's kind of like what some of this feels like when you make things so unnecessarily complicated. You know, and there are many countries, America is one of them, who hates immigrants. Yet it was built on and with immigrants. You know, all the Africans who were enslaved were technically immigrants because they were brought over to that country forcefully, but still brought over, right? All the other groups, all immigrants. All the Chinese, you know, low-paid immigrants. And go away. I hate cats. I hate cats with a passion. I cannot stand cats. They're like the demon of the world. But America makes things as complicated as possible because they hate immigrants, and they showed y'all they hate immigrants, yet immigrants keep coming to the country, dealing with the nonsense. I don't think Ghana hates immigrants. Ghana's just still trying to figure out how to deal with the influx of those of African descent wanting to come over here, and most for all the wrong reasons, and don't understand how to truly function once they get here and how to assimilate into the society, but instead make demands and expect things to work exactly how they want them to work, and when it doesn't, then it's just pure drama. My thing is, if y'all gonna do something for the diaspora, including those of us who don't have heritage in Ghana, then work together so that the left hand feeds the right hand and everybody knows what's going on. So you don't have the face of your diaspora office saying, oh, I don't know why you guys have to pay an extra fee. I've never heard of such a thing. And then say, well, I'm not a part of customs, but if they have it, they have it. And in that same interview say, oh, we work hand in hand with customs. Y'all need to get y'all talking points to get together. You need to seriously get your talking points together. But that's just me. I'm not a fan of this diaspora office. I think it's cute at best. So, hey, whatever. I just thought I'd share this with you guys in case this is your first time hearing about it, or if you heard about it and, I guess I'm co-signing in a sense. I don't know what other people were actually saying, because I didn't really watch some of the channels I think that were referenced, but whatever. Just saying. It's just hitting me personally because it's something I have to do. And, well, I just thought I'd share it with you. Somebody says, what if the U.S. is preventing Ghana on the low from giving the Afro-American diaspora residency citizenship? I mean, that could be 100% the case, because the U.S. has to approve. The U.S. has to approve all citizenship applications. But that's true for all countries. So if you're coming from a country of origin, the country of origin has to approve with that country you're looking for dual citizenship, or you're looking to give up your citizenship. They have to approve that request. And some of y'all, I personally would never give up my U.S. citizenship. I would only do dual citizenship. But some of y'all be like, oh, I don't want U.S. citizenship. I don't think you all understand how hard it is to renounce your U.S. citizenship. Unless you're a criminal and you seek asylum somewhere and they decide to give it to you, like Cuba, you're going to be paying upward of, I think it's over $10,000 now, to renounce your citizenship. It's like America has made it so expensive and so hard to renounce citizenship. They make sure you're going to keep your ass trapped in that matrix, or you're going to just learn how to, my phone's getting wet, y'all. It's starting to rain again, but I'm getting close to the house. Or you're going to be kind of like, ass out. So, guys, whew, shit. Give me a second. I'm going to talk to you guys to cover my phone. I think you guys can hear me because my microphone is not connected to the camera. Oh, fuck me. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not. Damn it, that slipped out. Cover your ears. Okay. Sorry, guys. I don't know. I probably fell off. I was trying to get out the rain. Finally got out the rain. But I had to learn that when I bought a house, I will never buy a house. Never buy a mouse trap. Okay. Listen, busy. I don't know who that is. Guys, I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't know if you heard anything I said, but the rain has come, so I'm just trying not to get super wet. Guys, I appreciate it if you like the video and support the channel, like and share. Trying to get to 10,000. And if you didn't know, I can accept super chats and stickers and all that shit, or whatever. Anyway, hit me up if you're looking to relocate and want to use our services. Just go to the website, find out more, and then send me an email or schedule a consultation. Whew. God, I got so many steps I gotta walk up. Lord Jesus. Okay, guys. Bye, y'all.